town at Petco Park in San Diego. Tonight it's the third of this 4-game weekend series between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the San Diego. Now at the plate is Josh Rojas, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
The shortstop, Josh.
Popped him up.
Rojas.
Tatis trying to get there. He's there and records the first out. The batter will be Dalton Varsho. Comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Guys, the Swinging Friars, as they take the field here tonight, come in feeling good as they're 2-0 to start the new year.
Yeah, Matty, a lot of things trending in the right direction for this team. They won their last game, they scored a bunch of runs, and let's see if they continue that today.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Grisham is there, 2 gone. Next up, Ketel Marte. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Now the fastball is swung on and missed.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
Pretty standard fastball right there, 0-2. Now he's changed the eye level of the batter so he can start working something in.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Striding in is Tommy Pham. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Padres.
And it's the outside corner. It's strike 1. Well, guys, you take a look at this Diamondbacks squad as they begin play here tonight. They come in a real funk to start the year. Still searching for what's been an elusive first win.
Yeah, Matty, you can't win when you're giving up that many runs. The pitcher was missing over the heart of the plate, not executing down and away, not brushing back anybody, making anyone feel uncomfortable. Guys were taking huge hacks off him. And to boot, the defense was on its heels.
Got him to chase out of the zone that time. Tommy Pham is retired for the first out here in the bottom half of the first. Jake Cronenworth is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1. Goodness, 0-2 now.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
When a pitcher puts you in the proverbial rocking chair like he's doing right now, you have to take a deep breath. You can't start trying to guess along with him. Trust your fundamentals and stay on that fastball.
Batting third.
And that'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitchers.
Good opposite field power here, taken high and deep to right. And what an effort on the running play. Stepping up is Carson Kelly, looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one. In there, strike 1. The 0-1 is a fastball low, and that evens the count at 1-1. Now the pitch. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
Not likely to see a 4th fastball in this situation. I'm going to eliminate the fastball if I'm at the plate right here.
A 2-ball, 2-strike count to the Diamondbacks catcher. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Hit out towards second. Scooped up. On to first, and there's 1 gone here to start the second. That brings up Pavin Smith. He's hitless in the first 2 games of the series. 0 for 8. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. It's going to have to lower his sights.
1 ball and 1 strike to the Diamondbacks first baseman. The 1-1 home.
2 balls, 1 strike. Count.
Lifted down the line in left. Left fielder is on the move. Now a reaching grab as he makes the play and loses his balance all at once.
The second baseman.
Next to hit is Andy Young. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Now here's a slider that can't quite get back to the outside corner. It's ball 1. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees. Three and 0 now.
And how about the uncommon patience for the rookie in a big spot right here? These have been some tough pitches to lay off.
Back up the middle. that's through for a hit. Took advantage of a hitter's count on 3-0 and gets on base to keep the inning alive.
Boy, this was a good start for the pitcher. First 5 guys, 5 up, 5 down, but the number 6 hitter proved to be a little bit more difficult, and that's a bullet hit.
Yeah, absolutely right there, Dan. Just a nice AB by the 6-hole guy after watching his first 5 brethren take a seat.
He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. A ball and a strike.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
And it's 1-2. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and standing in the outfielder, Will Myers.
The right fielder.
Out in front of it, strike 1. A windup and the 0-1. Hard hit ball to second, and this will get over his glove as he couldn't quite get up all the way. It's a base hit.
I mean, that fires me up right there. Opposite field knock, and in today's game, where every manager is employing hundreds of shifts to watch this batter go the other way is special.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Manny Machado is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1.
What a well-executed fastball right there, down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
Now a throw over and a dive, but he's back in there. The set and the 1-1 pitch. A runner at first with no outs here. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
And he misses there for ball 4, so runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
Batting 6. The first baseman.
Eric Hosmer to the plate now. He's 2 for 7 in the series so far. A ball and no strikes. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
And that's in there, 2-1. Myers at second. Machado at first with no outs. Hosmer in front now, a 3-1 count.
I love the approach out on the mound. Everything's down in the zone as it should be, but now you find yourself in a 3-1 count. Do you elevate a little bit more and get back in this zone, or you just pitch around them?
3-2 pitch. Hit sharply on the ground, and that'll get by into center field for a base hit. And the run will score as the Padres are on the board first. It's 1-0. That'll bring up Austin Nola. He also had 3 hits in the win last night. Now the first pitch. Grounded back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. The second for 1. On to first. A double play.
Oh, that double play gave him a really good chance to minimize the damage here. 1 run has come across, but now he just has to work to strand that runner at third. Would be pretty huge if he can do that.
Trent Grisham is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0. 2 balls and no strikes to the Padres center fielder.
Man, that's one of those. How could you not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
And there's the first strike, 2-1.
4-seam heater right down the middle. I would have thought he popped a clutch on that pitch.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Here's the game within the game. You have a better matchup on deck. You got a 3-1 count in this situation. Don't be afraid to put him on base and attack the next guy.
Throw to first in time, and the big inning is avoided as the side is retired. Friars forced to settle for just. All set for the start of the inning, and standing in the rookie outfielder, Stuart Fairchild. Now a swing and a fly ball. After it is Myers, but this will wind up being a foul ball. Fairchild Stands at an even 6 feet tall, a right-handed batter and thrower. He's in his rookie year here at the big league level. Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count and the pitch. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone. So here now's the pitcher, John Duplantier.
John Duplantier.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
Oh, man, was that a hack. He's trying to create his own run support with a swing like that.
1-1.
Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher. But sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
The count now at 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Grounded weakly to the left. And that's the second out. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Josh Rojas. Flew out last time up. Swing and a miss as he's underneath that one for the first strike.
Swing and a miss on a nasty slider right there. Always felt toughest pitch in the game. If you're a guy who liked to work the big part of the field, you were on that fastball middle away. Well, that slider looked like a heater for about 56 feet 6 inches.
Swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. So good work on a 1-2 count to get on base.
The center fielder, number 12, Dalton.
Boy, just when you're looking for one of those shutdown innings, you get 2 quick outs, D-roll, then you give out a 2-out base hit to extend the inning.
Yeah, you show me a big league ball player that's going to give away an AB. No chance. Everybody's in there grinding every at-bat, every plate appearance. Nice job. Maybe a little 2-out lightning starting.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in. Make him prove he can adjust before you do.
And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Good swing just a little early, and he'll see another payoff pitch. Rojas leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Popped up. Machado trying to get there. A barehand pickup by Machado. And a low throw to first that bounces as he can't hang on.
The batter.
Somebody's going to be icing their thumbs after this game. That's a jam sandwich, but able to mix in a knock.
To the plate now, Ketel Marte. 1-0 the count. 1-0. Here it is. Big swing and a miss at the changeup. A ball and a strike. Now before the next pitch, time is called at home plate as he'll step out. Lays off the slider that time. 2-1.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus on making some good pitches.
Hit on the ground to short. Reined in. And the inning will end as they're unable to cash in with 2 outs. Bottom of the third now. And next will be the pitcher, Blake Snell.
The pitcher.
A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1. Now here it comes.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
One of the toughest pitches to hit, the straight changeup, right? El Cambio hadn't seen it in that entire at bat. What happens? Gets the string pulled on him right there. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
And he misses again. 2-0.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Slow roller left side. And there's out number 2.
Up next to the Padres.
2 down, no one on base. And that'll bring up Jake Cronenworth. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
Hey, with 2 outs in the number 2 hole, you're just trying to get on. You got the big boys coming up behind you.
Yanked hard, but foul to the right. Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact. He'll try again, 1-2. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Varsho gets under it and makes the catch. Leading off the inning, it'll be Carson Kelly, and they could use a spark from him here. Swing and a miss that time. Strike 1.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
And it's fouled away.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
And he fouls this one off. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Myers on the move. He's there and records the first out.
Now batting.
1 out, base is empty. And up next is Pavin Smith. Line drive base hit. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
The batter, number 15, second baseman, Andy Young.
At the plate, Andy Young, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 1 for 1 with a single so far. That evens it up, 1-1. No runs, 4 hits, no errors so far for the Diamondbacks. Fastball runs in tight here, and it's 2-1. Fastball laid off well below the knees.
Time to wake up the offense right here. 3-1 count, all in on something over the heart of the plate.
Called strike 2, and now it's full 3-2.
88 on a changeup? I remember when an 88-mile-an-hour fastball wasn't all that bad. Man, the game's changing.
And that misses ball 4, so it's first and second now with only 1 away. That'll bring up Josh Van Meter, trying here to plate the tying run from second.
Van Meter.
Fouled away. Smith on second. Young is over at first with 1 away. And he takes strike 2. Action now in the Padre bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's getting loose out there. Fouled off. The next 0-2. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Swing and a little blooper to center. Grisham charging forward. He can't get there as it falls in. And they'll hold that runner at third as everybody moves up a base, and they're loaded with 1 away.
Left fielder, Stewart.
Way to battle right there. Hey, guys, that wasn't a bad pitch. And executed off the plate. Sometimes.
This is well struck. High and deep toward the left field corner. It'll die on the warning track as the catch is made. And here comes the runner from third. And to score from third, the tying run.
Now batting.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, John Duplantier, grounded out in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. He's got it. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Ready to go in the bottom of the fourth. And up steps the big bat of Fernando Tatis Jr.
The shortstop.
And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
I know it's cliche and it's tired at times, but a well-located fastball down at the knees is still the best pitch in the game.
And he got him.
Well, he certainly wasn't intimidated on the mound right there. He had to stare down a really good hitter, and instead of working around the zone, he challenged him with 3 straight good pitches. I like that he didn't give his opponent too much credit.
And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Wow, he almost blew that fastball by him, but he shows some quick hands to catch up to it and drive it down the opposite line. Didn't keep it fair by much, but he did, and that's a nice 2-bagger.
Worked a walk in his first plate appearance. Halfway to 100 pitches, here it is. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
The 1-2 misses, ball 2. Myers, a runner at second with 1 away. Outside and a full count, 3-2. On deck, there's Eric Hosmer. He's set. Here's the 3-2. And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now. So now to the plate, Eric Hosmer.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
Hosmer.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good.
We'll have to press pause. Is that Strike three. to retire the side. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the fifth. Austin Adams will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far. Josh Rojas is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike one. 1-1 to the D-backs leadoff man. And they'll turn to the slider here, and it just misses. 2-1 now. Three balls and a strike to count to the Diamondbacks shortstop.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
And here's the 3-2 from him. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. Lifted in the air out to center field. Grisham is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. So 2 out, nobody on. And that'll bring up the infielder, Ketel Marte. Good slider there, gets a swing and miss. 2 out, nobody on. And they go away. Here it's a cold strike, 0-2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, that's back-to-back really good sliders. I wouldn't be surprised if he threw another one right here. Looks like he's got that slide ball in his back pocket right now.
And another foul ball. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone.
And this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. In tight with the slider, 2-2.
This is exactly the reason why this guy has been so successful and has played this game so long. Scram.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Welcome back for the bottom of the fifth. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with San Diego's manager during the inning break about the Padres' offensive production to this point, and he really emphasized that they're not doing a very good job capitalizing on run-scoring opportunities. With just 1 hit with runners in scoring position in the game, you can understand why he feels that way. But he also says he likes the way his guys are responding to the adversity. It seems as though they're keeping their energy and mood up. So we'll see if they can start coming through with some big hits as we go forward.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Just a bit high. high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Gone!
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
Trent Grisham will stand in for the second time as he watches one miss low. It's a ball and no strikes. 2 runs, 4 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Padres. Hit on the ground to third. And a good throw gets him 1 gone. Jorge Mateo will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 3.
4-1. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. 2-0 now.
2-0.
Nope. 3-0.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order's coming up right behind him.
And he lays off, ball 4, so he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done. He's set and the pitch. Tommy Pham is at the plate as he watches ball 1.
With that base-running threat on first base, man, does that change the pitcher's whole mentality. This guy at the plate should assume nothing but heaters coming right at him.
He's going to be far too late. That's a stolen base. And he doesn't want him to get off to a big lead out there at second, so he steps off to look him back. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone. So a man at second here with 2 away. And that'll bring up Jake Cronenworth. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Ready with the 1-0. Sent on the ground out to second. He's right there. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. But the Padres add 1. Craig Stammen takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. So here's the cleanup hitter for Arizona, Carson Kelly. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Cold strike as the slider gets the outside corner. Padres are going to get something going out in the bullpen now as a left-hander has stood up to throw. Hung the slider there, but laid off for ball 1. And he misses 2-1.
Those are just 2 great takes right there. Those are pretty good pitches. Sliders down and away, both of them. Just off the plate. Couldn't get the batter to fish.
He's set and the 2-1 pitch. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Great situation right here. Leading off the inning, you've got to find a way to get on base any way possible. But I don't like to take the aggression away from hitters. If it's in your zone, I want you swinging.
And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Hit back up the middle, scooped up. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting.
Stepping in next, Haven Smith. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit high and deep out there to left center field. A ball that's tarrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. So a beautiful running catch on display that time as we get a look at it again with Show Track. Took a solid route, covered quite a bit of ground, 110 feet to be exact, to bring that one in. That's a catch to remember. Into the box, Andy Young down the first baseline. It was a walk in his last trip. And he'll step out and ask for time. Maybe trying to get this pitcher out of the rhythm he's in right now. Here's the 0-1 pitch. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
You know, over the course of a full season, you're going to have some clunkers, and this certainly looks like one. By the look on the manager's face, he's going to probably call a meeting after this.
1 ball.
That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Low scoring game thus far, 2-1 here in the 6th. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. So, bottom of the inning now, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Fernando Tatis Jr.
The shortstop.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1.
Junior.
Behind 0-2 now.
Nope,
A ball and 2 strikes now.
I got to count 1 and 2.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base.
Right
and that's
fielder,
just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Here's Will Myers as he lifts it in the air to right field. Marte is there, 2 down. And in steps Manny Machado. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat. High fly ball out to straightaway center. He's under it, and that ends the inning. Padres down in order. Tim Hill will come on in relief as he'll make his 2nd appearance of the season so far. New inning set to get underway, and here's Josh Van Meter.
Down by 1. I'm interested to see how they approach this as an offense, especially if they get someone on base early in the inning. Some teams, you know, they're going to try and manufacture that run, just trying to get that one run across. Others, they're going to look for 1 or 2 big swings to make it happen.
And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike 2. Tough fastball that time, but he hangs with it to stay alive. The 1-2 pitch. Weak grounder down the line at third. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Got him. So he's down on strikes for the 2nd time here tonight.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
Stuart Fairchild is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. This is foul right side. We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Christian Walker will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Walker.
As he'll send a ground ball down to third. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So they go quietly here in this half inning. J.B. Bukowskis will come on in relief as he'll make his 2nd appearance of the season so far. Now a swing and a ground ball. Here comes the 0-1. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Next to the plate for the Padres, Austin Nova blasted a solo homer last time up. In there, and it's 0-1. Popped up. Young settles under it near second. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Everybody needs a little love in their life right there. Nice piece of hit. Gets you some right there. A little soft liner. He definitely wasn't on that baseball, but he got a little luck involved, a little love, and that thing found a hole right there into the outfield.
0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Turned on, but it's wide at first and foul. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. He'll go to the bag for one. A tag, and he is out at second base. And a costly decision there as it's a double play turn to retire the side. Drew Pomerantz will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Jurickson Profar is into the ball game as well as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. Swung on and missed on a pitch at the thumbs, a ball and a strike.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
1-1 is a cutter that misses 2-1. Hold hard, but it's foul down the first base side. Count remains 2-2. The pitch. And he looks at a cold strike 3 as the cut fastball's in there, and that's out number 1.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff man on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a one-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
Stepping in now, Dalton Varsho, as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
I'm interested to watch this next pitch right here. He got a swing on a high fastball. I wonder if he's going to pull the old Plesac and climb the ladder.
Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. Now the 2-1 pitch. It's a fastball well off the plate, but offered at for a strike. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. And he strikes him out as well. So 2 punch-outs to begin the outing out of the pen. Digging in next, Ketel Marte. In prior matchups against Drew Pomerantz, he's gone 3 for 11. A ball and no strikes. A ball and a strike now. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. And it's fouled away. Here comes the 1-2. Swung on and missed, strike 3. Here's Jurickson Profar, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. 1 ball, no strikes the count. The 1-0. Right side. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield.
Now batting, the left field, Tommy.
So now to the plate, Tommy Pham. So watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. He could really use a knock here, 0 for 3 in the game so far. 1-1 to San Diego's leadoff batter. The 1-1. Grounder down the line at third. And this will get by him at third. Down the line. It's a fair ball.
Hey, that's a heck of an effort by the third baseman right there, selling out to try and save extra bases for the pitcher, but it got through.
And at the plate is Jake Cronenworth. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
That misses 2-0.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
Fairchild is there, and he makes the catch for the out. So one man gone for the Friars in their half of the eighth. And that will bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball in there for a called strike.
You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in an 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick up the break. They want to know everything your ball does before they pull the trigger.
Fastball. Close, but he didn't get it. 2-1.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
Count even at 2-2. Oh, and he serves this one out into right field. That one's going to fall in. A base hit. Profar rounds third and is digging for the plate. And they'll get the man at third here at least, but in the interim, a run has come in to score.
The right fielder, number 5.
First pitch of the AB on its way. Pitch inside. The throw not in time as the offline throw allows him to get in there easily.
It was pretty obvious he would likely be on the move with 2 outs, and I'm sure the defense knew it too. But he has lightning speed and was able to take the bag anyways.
A strike, and it's 2-1.
Hey, guys, that fastball just registered 97 miles an hour. On a night like tonight,
now, meanwhile, this ball's going to get through, and that's a base hit. And the run will score from second base as they open it up now 4-1.
Hey, D-Roll, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
Myers, the runner at first with 2 gone. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Somebody's getting frustrated. He's not used to getting hit around like this.
Fielded cleanly, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So 2 runs on 4 hits here. Mark Melanson comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. And he fouls this one off. A windup and the 0-1.
Hey, you want someone sometimes to rattle the bat rack, but also the guy on the mound's got to eat too. They're executing their pitches out there. It's going to be tough to score some runs.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
Down 0-2 and work it back to an even count. Got to feel like it's a win for the offense.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch.
You know, you don't always have to straight challenge a guy on a 3-2 count. With the 3-run lead, no one on base, this is the perfect situation to do it. No reason to nibble and possibly set up a big inning.
Liner towards second. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Next up is Pavin Smith. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. A ball and no strikes. Lifted the other way out to left center. There to play it is Profar, and there are 2 away. Up next, Andy Young. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. In there for strike 1. There's a chopper foul over to the right side. 0-2 now. And now this crowd, a bit over 30,000 strong, comes to their feet. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a flare out toward right center. Cronenworth onto the grass, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
And if you're the manager, you've got to love that about your team. They were down to their last strike, but they refused to go down without a fight, so they lived to fight some more.
Standing in now, Josh Van Meter, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Oh, and that looked like the very definition of flailing there. It's even at 1.
And I really don't know how you swing at that. He must have had his mind up he was going to swing as soon as the ball came out of the pitcher's hand.
Here's the 1-1.
I got 2 on the count.
2 out with the man at first. Takes that one a little bit low. 3 balls and a strike now.
Well, this is a big pitch right here. 2 outs in the 9th. The last thing you want to do is walk a guy and bring the tying run to the plate.
Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
And that misses, ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out. Next to stand in is Stuart Fairchild. He represents the potential tying run if he can launch one or find a way around the bases.
Yeah, Matt, I kind of doubt he's thinking about going yard, even though that would be the best result they can hope for. He's not a long ball threat, and he knows it, so he could just be looking for some way to keep that line moving.
And he'll try to check his swing here, but he'll have no such luck. It's strike 1. Fouled away. Arizona down to its last strike. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Great take right there, but the last thing you want to do is be called out on strikes to end the game.
Just hung in there on that one. Young over at second. Van Meter on at first with 2 down. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. Nola gathers. Throw to first here will be in time to record the final out, and the Padres have taken the first 3 games in this 4-game set. They'll look to sweep this evening's. Sunday afternoon for baseball at Petco Park. Today we wrap up this 4-game weekend series between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the San Diego Padres. Alongside Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and guys, the Friars are looking to break out the brooms here at home.
Yeah, and you don't want to get complacent. You steal the first 3 games and you're feeling like, man, we got this series already wrapped up. But you can't let the other team up off the mat right here. You have to stay focused, out on the mound, clean defense, everything it takes. You don't get many opportunities throughout the course of a season for 3-game sweeps, let alone a potential 4-game sweep.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2.
Put that in the memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
I tried to backdoor him there, but it's a full count now, 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
And he could only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat. The batter will be Dalton Varsho. He comes into this one just 2 for 12 in the series to this point. Curveball looked at here for strike 1. High in the air out to center field. Grisham is there, 2 gone.
Batting third.
So now into the box is Ketel Marte. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. And this one runs up high, ball 1. Top of the first just underway at Petco Park. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Hit the target, but this is low, 2-1. Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And it's fouled away. The 2-2. Ground ball right side. Reined in. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. Into the box, Tommy Pham. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Padres, the left fielder.
Just gets a piece of it, strike 1.
Pham.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Liner towards second. Well, this will be taken in at second base. Good positioning for the first out. No one on with 1 down, and that'll bring up Jake Cronenworth. Too low, 1-0. Well, guys, these Diamondbacks, as they begin play, they come in a real funk to start the year. Still searching for what's been an elusive first win.
Yeah, Matt, they have to avoid the sweep right here, especially a 4-game sweep. That can be devastating to the psyche of a team. It's okay. It happens. Throughout the course of a season, you're going to drop 3 in a row. But to get pounded 4 games by the same team can happen.
Hit on the ground toward the left. Scooped up. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first.
Hey, guys, one of the best shortstops in the game, but he's going to tell you right there, he had to take the extra step because a little bit of a fumble in that glove forced him to have to gather himself, and it cost him.
In there, and it's even at 1. So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate, Rusty Valentine.
Dan Rusty Valentine behind the dish tonight. He is north-south without question, letters to knees.
Well, I tell you what, he really favors a power pitcher. If you can consistently pitch at about the chest level and above, he'll call that high strike zone. I think he's a very friendly pitcher's umpire.
And the slider gets him swinging, 2 gone. So here's Will Myers. It was a 3-hit effort from him last night, so he was a big part of that victory. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. Cronenworth is off of first with 2 away. A 1-2 count to Will Myers.
Not likely to see a fourth fastball in this situation. I'm going to eliminate the fastball if I'm at the plate right here.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
That was a nasty sweeping slider right there. If he was able to just catch the corner a little bit, he would have picked up that backwards K.
Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. One left for San Diego. We are still. That brings up Pavin Smith. First at bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night. Oh, and this one is hit a ton out to center. Racing back the center fielder. Gone to lead off the inning. So it's a solo shot to dead center. First home run of the campaign for him. And the Diamondbacks strike first. It's 1-0.
Man, you could see the center fielder tracking the ball the entire way. He thought he had it, and he might tell you he should have had it, but he just couldn't bring it back into the yard. Sometimes it's a game of inches, folks.
At the plate now, Carson Kelly. Yes, he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Bases are empty here, nobody out. 1-1. Well, it's been a lopsided series thus far, with the Padres dominating to this point and taking aim at a series sweep in this contest.
This team going for the sweep is looking for some home cooking. It's always nice to win a series, but particularly nice when you can sweep a series at home.
3 balls and a strike to Carson Kelly. Of course, in order to achieve said sweep, they'll need to overcome this early 1-run deficit.
When you're playing as well as this team is right now, they've got them right where they want them. They're only down 1 early in this one, and when you've won a couple of games in a row already, you have that feeling you can certainly come back and win this one.
And now the first pitch. Andy Young is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0. Fly ball right down the line in left. Pham moves over near the line as he puts it away for the first out of the inning.
Batting.
One out, runner at first, and here's Josh Van Meter. From the stretch, here's the pitch, and he gets ahead 0-1. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And, hey, a strikeout always works, too.
Stuart Fairchild is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end.
Oh, wow. What a stop. What a play. But they're off to a good. Last half of the second set to go. And that'll bring in Manny Machado.
The third baseman, Manny.
Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. And he fouls this one off. The 1-1.
2-2 count.
And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2. On deck, there's Eric Hosmer. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second. First baseman Eric Hosmer is in. He's driven in 3 runs on 3 hits so far in the series. Grounded up the first baseline. There's one. On to first, and that'll take care of Hosmer as well. It's a double play. That'll bring up Austin Nola. He's been productive at the plate in the series with 6 hits coming into this one. Swinging on the first pitch here as that came back and caught the catcher flush on the mask that time. Ouch. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Now to the plate, Matt Peacock, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. It's ball 1. A high strike there, and it's 1-1. And a ball and 2 strikes to the Diamondbacks pitcher.
Oh, man, was that a hack. He's trying to create his own run support with a swing like that.
Just off the outside as he can't catch the corner.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher. But sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
Left fielder is on the move, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
The batter, number 10.
So here is Josh Rojas. He went down looking to open up the ball game. First pitch on the way.
Ball, that's down.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Bounce to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Base is empty, 2 away. And in to hit next is Dalton Varsho. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, that's the modern game right now. North-south. Elevate that high fastball and bury stuff in the dirt. Completely different from the east-west we came up playing.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. And there's ball 3 on a breaking ball that misses away.
This is the kind of pitching that's frustrating for me to watch. He had him down 0-2, then he started getting cute, and now the count is 4.
And hold on now, that's a fair ball down the left field line. Should be at least a double. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
You don't get too many pitches a day in the big leagues middle cut. His eyes lit up right there. This pitcher's lucky he's not getting another ball from the umpire.
Ketel Marte is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
And nothing the two-out double as the inning is ready to go for the last half of the inning. And at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Trent Grisham. And this is low, ball one.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
Hey, right here, anytime the leadoff hitter gets on in front of the pitcher, it puts the defense on notice. You're going to see the third baseman creeping in. You're going to see the first baseman crashing, trying to get that out at second base. But if not, make sure of one.
And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection.
Now batting.
The San Diego batting order turns over and set to go. Tommy Pham, a base knock to the outfield, could score the tying run from second. He's right there, and he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. So stepping in is Jake Cronenworth. A potential tying run for him at third base. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Varsho is there, and he puts this one away for the third. Start of the fourth upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney standing by with a report. Ready now for the Diamondbacks. Haven Smith off to a fine start in this one after launching a homer his first time up.
And that's been the entire offense so far in this one. They've been shut down other than that.
And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike two. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
Fouled away.
Hey, last two pitches back-to-back. Off speed, then he's late on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
Popped him up. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number one.
Now batting.
Stepping in once again is Carson Kelly. Worked a walk his first time up. A ball and no strikes. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
And the pitch on 2-1.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. The 2-2 one more time.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
And another foul ball. Check swing in the dirt, but he went around. And the throw to first is there to record the second out. Next to dig in, Andy Young. He flew out in his last AB.
Young.
And a ball 1-0. 1 run, 2 hits. No errors so far for the Diamondbacks. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1.
I'm interested to watch this next pitch right here. He got a swing on a high fastball. I wonder if he's going to pull the old Plesac and climb the ladder.
2 balls and a strike now. In there, 2-2. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full. 3-2. Here comes the payoff pitch. 2 out, nobody on. fouled off. The next 3-2. And this one misses inside a ball. He walked him, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
I know one thing. He earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
So 2 down and a runner at first. And here's Josh Van Meter. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Man, he just missed the zone right there. One of the toughest pitches in the game, that backdoor cutter. As an offensive player, you give up on that pitch. As soon as it comes out of the hand, next thing you know, it's trying to grab the corner.
2-0 now. He waits. Now the pitch. Strike swinging. Timing a little off on that one. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
And there's ball 4 as this one gets away a bit.
Now back
at the plate now is Stuart Fairchild. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the AB on its way. Cut fastball inside, ball 1. Action now in the Padre bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's getting loose out there. And it's fouled away. Here's the 1-1. And this one's in the dirt. Runners may have thought about it, but stay put. And